folks, this is Dr. Dain Heer. Welcome to the Tour of Consciousness. Thank you so much for joining me and being with me here in beautiful Santa Barbara. And if this is your first installment on the Tour of Consciousness, welcome. It is great to have you. Thanks for being here. And I hope this video series contributes to your life and not only gives you a bright spot in your day, but also gives you some tools that you can use as you go through your life to make your life a better place. There's the aim, there's the target. Speaking of targets, what's the tool for today? Well, I actually have two, but let me start with the first one. Okay, this time of year, a lot of people are setting goals, and they're setting their goals for the next year and the goals for the year ahead. Let me ask you this, how well has that worked for you personally? Really well, not so well, or is it something where a lot of times you set it and you're so excited about it, you know it's gonna happen, and then it doesn't happen, and then you go into judgment of you. So rather than setting goals, here's what I'm gonna suggest. Because the original meaning of goal was jail, rather than setting a goal, I'm going to suggest that you set an aim or set a target for what you'd like to achieve, what you'd like to get. Okay, because you can take aim at a target and shoot and shoot and shoot again. If anytime you miss, you can just shoot again. So if you set a target, same thing. You've got that thing that you're aiming for, and if you miss the target, you can just shoot again, which is a great way of being because you don't have to go into judgment of you if you don't achieve it. With a goal, two things happen. If you don't achieve it, you go into judgment of you, which is why most of you have stopped making New Year's resolutions because you know they're goals that you won't ever achieve, and you're kind of tired of going into judgment of you probably. And then the other thing that's really weird that happens, if you actually achieve the goal but don't acknowledge it, you will undo everything that you just achieved so that you can go back and start over to try to achieve the goal that you just achieved that you didn't acknowledge because you didn't acknowledge it, and therefore you have to judge you for not doing it, and you're undoing your life at the same time. So there you go. Today's tool, set aims and targets, not goals. Now, I'm going to give you one more, and I'm going to ask you to do this. I'm sorry this is a bit of a long video. I apologize. One more tool. Stop the judgment of you. Well, how do you do that? You notice what judgment does, right? Whenever you're getting to judging you, you start contracting and getting smaller. When you notice that happening, just for 4 hours after this video, you don't ever have to do it again after that. You can go back to judging you all you want after that. But just for 4 hours after this video, when you start noticing yourself going into that contraction, I just want you to see a hand in front of you and just go, stop, stop. You can see my hand, you can see somebody else's hand, you can see a big clown hand or a stop sign, doesn't matter. And just choose to stop. What you'll get from that, if you do it for just 4 hours, you'll start to recognize that judging you is a choice you've been making rather than a necessity. What if you could stop making that one particular choice? If you change nothing else in your life, if you change nothing else in the next year, wouldn't that change everything in your world? I know personally it has in mine. I don't judge myself very often anymore. 11 years ago, I judged myself all the time. It makes a huge change in your world, and that's the change I'd like to share with you. So, that's the beginning. What if your aim or target for this year were to come out of judgment of you? How would your life be different? So, have a phenomenal new year. You are a gift to the world, and I hope you know it every moment of every day. Thanks. See you next time.